Welcome, folks. Y'all Stars 2026. I am your boy Bujitsu.
And I'm Nines.
We are going to be calling live by live action here for Black Diaspora and Indigenous Rising.
Yep. We go ahead and start with the rosters.
Let's get it.
All right. So for Black Diaspora today, we're going to have number 111 Mac Attack, 1111 Hit Me Brewston, 20 Solid as Jamrock, 26 Wilhelmina Strikes Fear, 314 Tank 'em Down, 32 Locked and Loaded, 333 Quiet Storm, 3553 Beijing, 420 Rolling Stoner, 4590 Bad Habit Barbie, 5011 Moxie Balboa, 75 Melanin Monster, 760 Scarlet O'Harlot, 774 Mean Latifa, 781 Peanut Brutal, 828 Foxy Cleo Slapped Ya, and 999 Glow Job.
And for Indigenous Rising, we have 10. Smacks. I don't want to butcher that first name. I apologize. 100 Beast Mode, 120 Hawaiian Blaze, 1492 Mush It Real Good, 17 Velez, 182 Link, 1871 Trick or Treaty, number 25 Ruthless, number 44 Tornado Ellie, 57 Skates and Circles, number 7 Smack Mamba, 757 Small Fry, number 8 Tiantini, and number 91 Beauty and the Beatdown.
All right, and your officials for this game are going to be Phineas Rage, Ivana Rage, Identity Crisis, Block Nest Monster, Hot Mess Express, Quick Grayson, Fun Police, Six of Bronze, Nesquick, Shrimp and Roll, Sven DeFore, Kilobyte, Arson Crafts, Breadpool, Bacon the Question, Bionic, and Audrey Hipburn.
And we are very, very, very grateful to have all of our skating officials, non-skating officials, medics in-house to help us do roller derby. Such a weird sport this is.
Absolutely. Got to give our officials some love. They don't get enough.
They do not get enough. We do have a lot of great photographers also in the house today. Hit Squad TVs and some other local Atlanta and national photographers in the house. So if you see any photographers, please give them a shout out, tag them on all social medias. Just over 1 minute to Derby. Getting some last minute track repairs going on while Black Diaspora on the near side. Team Indigenous in the black on the far side.
So looking at the brackets for this tournament, the winner of this game is going to play Iliwa on Sunday for 5th and 6th place.
And Iliwa actually just played, correct?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they
yes.
did.
Against Jersey, I believe.
Against Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
What a fantastic game that was. Black Diaspora had a loss yesterday against API. So this is going to be a big redemption opportunity for Black Diaspora. And massive shout out to this wonderful individual with the pink hat and multicolored jacket. I am vibing with this jacket so hard right now. I think this should be a new WFTDA standard, this jacket, for all track repair.
Absolutely.
This has to be the standard for track repair teams. I love the fact that they put the announcers right behind the bench. Now we get to be involved with the planning and everything that Team Indigenous is doing and saying. I'm not going to give too much away, but this is a really cool spot to be. I don't think I've ever been right behind the bench before.
It's very interesting. You get to hear a lot of, like, especially during the ORs, you get to hear what the other coaches are talking about. It's an interesting position to be in for sure. And looks like up for our first gem for Black Diaspora, we have Stoner, and I'm trying to catch an eye on that Team Indigenous.
1492.
Mush It Real Good.
That is Mush It Real Good.
Mush out in the front is your lead jammer. Rolling Stoner Star in hand, still fighting through this defense. Makes their way through, completes their initial pass.
Taking him down, doing a fantastic job of understanding where the bridge needed to happen between the two walls and maintaining pack control.
And Mush with the call off. That was a 4-0 jam. 4 points for Indigenous Rising.
Great start to Indigenous Rising coming out.
Looks like we're going to have Mac Attack and Smack Mamba with the star in this next jam. Both jammers taking that inside line. Smack Mamba recycled to the back.
This is a 3-4 pack advantage in favor of Indigenous, in favor of Black Diaspora. Star pass now to TNTini. About a half a track advantage for Mac.
Mac Attack hitting that pack for some points. 1 left to beat. Makes their way out and calls off the jam.
Mac Attack, an all-star from Atlanta, Georgia. I've actually skated against Mac Attack on numerous occasions, and let me tell you, Indigenous Rising is going to have a hard time containing Mac Attack with everything that Mac is capable of doing on the track.
I would definitely agree. From what I've seen in the games yesterday, Mac Attack was doing some pretty impressive jamming. Looks like we have, I believe that's 757 Small Fry for Indigenous Rising, who has just become your lead jammer, and number 32 for Black Diaspora that's locked and loaded.
A little bit of confusion there on the offense being played by Indigenous. Caused a massive pile. Oh my goodness, she stays up.
Beautiful jump of the straightaway from locked and loaded to get around Ruthless in the front of the pack there.
Very difficult to do an apex jump through the straightaway. Call off any points, there's 1 point.
So in total for this jam, 6 for Indigenous Rising. That makes your score 9-4.
Melanin Monster on the track helping out today with Black Diaspora. Also double up with Puerto Rico. She will be playing again here in a couple jams.
Mac Attack out with a quick lead in this jam. Mush it real good, making her way out, completing initial. Coming up quick on Mac Attack's tail as they hit for scoring pass.
Hit Me Brewston doing a fantastic job keeping the Indigenous Rising walls separated just a little bit. A little bit of a big gap there for Indigenous Rising. Allow that to those 2 points.
Looks like we have Smack Mamba and Stoner once again with the star. Some very nice O on Indigenous Rising here from number 10. That's going to be Smacks.
Indigenous Rising pivot playing a little bit of offense, unsuccessful. The Black Diaspora wall just too stable, too grounded.
Little hop, skip, and a jump from Stoner on that inside line, and they are out with lead.
Fast-moving pack now. Stoner coming up, uses their pivot as a batting ram, but the batting ram does not break through, calls off. Unfortunate situation for Stoner. Very low penalty game so far as well, which is always makes for the best derby, but also understand that big penalties might be coming later. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Don't jinx it.
But good to see a lot of good, clean roller derby from both sides.
And I feel like this tournament so far has been pretty clean too, which is very nice to see. It's shaping up to look like a pretty good Y'all Stars this year.
scary moment there for Mech Attack, landing on their feet upside down, but quick to recover, pushes through. Indigenous Rising all facing backwards, unfortunately, so they were very successful, but could have been a pretty dangerous moment there for Mech Attack to break through on that. Big opening on the outside of turn 1, lead jammer status for Mech Attack. A little bit of a chase there from number 2-6, Wilhelmina Strike Sphere.
4 points picked up for Black Diaspora. The jam has been called. And we have a lead change.
Nice little push there by the pivot coming to the outside. Oh, that little bean dip right there got her out. Mech Attack is currently 3 for 3 for lead jammer status.
We have Beauty in the Beatdown with the star for Indigenous Rising. I believe this is her first time jamming in the game so far. Locked and loaded, putting in some work on that outside line. Very
Moving
impressive.
the entire wall all by herself. That was tough.
Big drawback from number 1-7, that's Velez on Indigenous Rising.
Beauty in the Beatdown and Melatonin Monster having a good little scrap over here in the back of the pack.
But Locked and Loaded takes that inside line, little apex jump, and has completed initial.
Beauty got just a little bit of help with a star pass.
That star pass was to none other than Smacks, but Smacks did not get the chance to score any points before the jam was called.
Here's that little fight here at the end. Melatonin Monster and Beauty just going toe. Oh, I missed the other, the big hit on the pivot. Oh,
that
my
was,
goodness.
I believe that was Ruthless from Indigenous Rising, who, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have played in juniors games before I had aged out a couple years ago. So it's very cool to see her play again for Indigenous Rising.
Black Diaspora bridged out forward.
Very split pack, allowing Mush to make her way through for initial and gaining lead.
This is the first jam that Mech Attack is not lead jammer. Big hole to the outside of turn 1. Great job on that offense from Indigenous.
Backwards moving pack at the beginning of this jam.
Pivot returns from the penalty box. Immediate offense coming out of the box. Oh.
Smack Mamba with the toe stop work on that outside line becomes your lead jammer. Looks like Rolling Stoner was called on a forearm penalty and will be taking a seat in the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box.
Black Diaspora trying to keep Ruthless out in front and separated from the rest of the pack. Nice little hop and jump to turn 2, 4 points. Big cheering section out here on the outside of turn 1. Love to hear the voices outside of the track.
Always love to see a good offensive play like that, lining all up in lane 1. Just caterpillar their way through the tripod there. Smack Mamba still finding some trouble, though. A little bit of help from Ruthless.
Black Diaspora did a fantastic job on the inside of turn 4, having a nice tight triangle, what a lot of teams call the pain pocket. They had one skater on the inside of the track that kind of got smothered up, but was quick to realize it. got out of the way, allowed the triangle to happen on the inside of turn 4, relocated the outside, and was able to play a little bit of his own defense. Incredible job there for Black Diaspora. One of my favorite parts about roller derby, though, is you go out there for a couple minutes, you beat each other up, you come to the track, and watching everybody smiling and laughing and joking like, yeah, did you see that hit? Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's always awesome when someone absolutely takes someone down, the jam ends, and then they just have a nice big hug.
Yeah. I've had a few of those wars myself with the Murda. Big chase down here from Mac Attack to number 757, Small Fry. Oh my goodness, completely unaware. 4 points. That is 4 big points for Black Diaspora. Major mishap there from Indigenous. Playing a little bit of offense to get the jammer out, but not paying attention to where the opposing jammer was quickly behind the pack.
Once again, some very nice offense to defense from Ruthless. One of the hardest things about being a blocker, I feel, is being able to switch from offense to defense and knowing when to play which.
That all comes down to great communication.
Absolutely.
As long as that team has great communication, strategy matters, but not too much. As long as everybody's aware and communicating, I think that wins every single game. Ooh, big power jam now for Indigenous Rising.
Locked and Loaded taking a seat in the Hampton and Sweets penalty box on a cut track penalty.
Beijing playing some really great offense there on the inside of the track, but was not able to completely cover off the inside. Lead jammer status, Indigenous Rising. Oh, great call off, immediately calls off. So now we're gonna start the next jam with a power jam. And that will remove Black Diaspora's strongest wall, I think strongest and tallest wall that they have. Great opportunity reset for Indigenous Rising coming out with a new pack.
Smack Mamba with the opening on the inside. A little bit of help from Beast Mode and the pivot there, which I believe is Mush, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, Beast Mode with a great bit of offense right there coming to the inside and the center of the track.
Really nice juke to the outside from Smack Mamba, coming through with another 4 for Indigenous Rising. Meanwhile, Locked and Loaded has been released from the box and is back into the fray. A little bit of help from Pivot Peanut there. Locked and Loaded makes it out to complete initial. And Smack Mamba with the call off. 8-0 jam in favor of Indigenous Rising. Some very nice one-on-one blocking from Peanut in the front of the pack with his pivot.
And shortly after that moment, Black Diaspora ended up having a really nice waterfall offense circling up to the inside from turns 1 to 2. Back attack returns to the track. Toe stops, easy money, lead jammer status for Black Diaspora.
Small Fry, start in hand, getting a little bit of help from Beast Mode, completes initial pass. As Mac Attack hits to score some points. And they do.
Indigenous Rising having a little bit of trouble with Mac Attack as Mac Attack is constantly rotating towards the outside of the track and really pinning those blockers towards the center of the track so that they have a little bit more room between the center of the track to the line and just toe stopping all the way around consistently with that one single move to get out for points and lead jammer status.
in the front with lead.
I appreciate you.
Very nice offense from Velez in the front of the pack. Mush it real good with 1 left to beat.
Meanwhile, on the back, Stoner's got 2 on her. Indigenous Rising loves that backwards facing jammer absorption. They do that too many times. They're going to find a way to break through that pretty easy.
Just right underneath that thing.
31-26, just under 4 minutes remaining. Jam 14. For being a shorter game, Jam 14 and only having 50-some points on the board is pretty insane. That's big statements for both of these defenses.
Big tumble on the inside there.
Scary moment there for Indigenous Rising Jammer and number 9-1. And all the mix of the chaos, Mac Attack is out for another scoring pass, 4 points.
Beauty in the beat down, taking another tumble on the outside. Taking the long run back from our Black Diaspora pivot.
Beauty showing a lot of heart right now with these jams. Looking a little unstable on the jammer side, so I'm wondering if they're going to try to do a jammer swap on this next second half.
And Mac Attack through with another 4 for Black Diaspora. Looks like we had a star pass on Indigenous Rising to none other than Beast Mode, who has completed her initial pass.
Double offense there for Mac Attack. Whoa, that was scary.
Yeah, there it is, Yep, right here, the double offense.
This right here.
Woo.
All right, crash course timeout.
This timeout is brought to you by Crash Course. Tired of second-guessing your training routine? Visit CrashCourseRollerDerby.com to get a custom plan to increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create MVP habits. Life is a contact sport. Win. Special thanks to our other sponsors for this tournament this year. We have 187 Killer Pads, 888, Rydell, Louisiana Cajun Bayou. Could not have a tournament without our sponsors.
Especially the ones that feed us. Louisiana Cajun Bayou, thank you to Louisiana Cajun. Where c'est bon means bon appetit. Discover our Cajun lifestyle at lacajunbayou.com. Sweet tea. 2 gallons of sweet tea.
We're going to have Smack Mamba and Locked and Loaded with the star for this jam. Smack Mamba with the quick lead on the outside line.
I'm not sure how they got out. That was an incredible spin.
It was almost like the top half of her body was moving one way and the bottom half was moving another way. Didn't know which way she was going to go.
Big hit. Great sportsmanship by Black Diaspora, checking on the jammer and making sure they're okay as they get up. She is smiling, rubbing her backside a little bit, but she is good. That's amazing to see. Even though we like to play hard and hit hard, we want to make sure everybody skates safe and everybody goes home in one piece.
Looks like Indigenous Rising did not field a jammer. So I do believe their captain will have to take a nice and comfy seat in our Hampton Inn Suites penalty box, which means they will also be losing a blocker for this jam as well. But jammer is out now, so we should be resuming soon.
That's one of the most painful penalties as a blocker. You're just like, I gotta go sit in the box, but all right, fine, here I go. Yeah, a big FAFO moment. That's all right. We got it going now.
Well, that's what the captain's for.
Oh, little sneaky toe-stops on the inside from Small Fry. Almost got away with it. Oh, big sprint. Woo! A forearm called a Mac attack, and that makes Small Fry lead jammer status Indigenous.
This is just what Indigenous Rising needs to get their score back up and to get back to this maybe another lead change, possibly. And looks like they decided to call it off, so we will have a power start in this next jam for Indigenous Rising.
The strategy and play calling by Indigenous Rising is absolutely insane. That is so good on the awareness. Mac Attack had that big toe stop moment coming out, almost made it if it wouldn't have been for that one forearm. And that is our halftime. 5 minutes on the clock. Grab your drinks, grab your popcorn, grab everything but the dog. So I'm sure the dog is done with your excitement for roller derby today.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
And I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.
back live.
Getting ready to talk some stats.
We like stats. Numbers are fun.
Everyone loves stats.
Unless we gotta add them. All right, so Indigenous Rising is up 9-8 on lead jammer statuses. They got 2 star passes, 3 power jams, and fantastic job on the power jam control for calling off the jams early on the jam before. Highest point jams 16-8 for Black Diaspora. 7 total penalties for both teams. That is absolutely unreal for an early morning game.
And looks like it's pretty spread out as well. So these shorter games, it's 5 penalties to foul out, I believe, and nobody's getting anywhere close to that anytime soon. So hopefully we're not jinxing them too bad.
Oh, that daggone jammers announces curse, I tell you what.
All right, and back into the game. We're having a power start here in the second half. Mac Attack sitting in a box. So looks like Indigenous Rising has picked Smack Mamba for their power jam. Great choice. She's already through with lead.
Great offense, cross-pattern offense from the center of Indigenous Rising, perfectly placing exactly who they wanted to hit and the timing of the hits. Well-placed offense there. Mac Attack is on the track. A little bit of assisted offense there from Indigenous Rising, number 10, the pivot. That is Smacks.
And what a nice hit on the last second on that inside line by Ruthless to get Mac Attack drawn all the way back, just when she thought she was going to complete initial. All for naught.
Wilhelmina ended up returning back, coming front to back to play a little bit of offense, but got it directional, I believe. You got to be careful coming from the front side of the pack to play offense, because those outside pack refs are always looking for the backward skating on the impact.
And once again, at the end of the jam, there's some beautiful one-on-one defense in the front of the pack from Ruthless. Really some incredible blocking from Ruthless this game. I'm not trying to shout out.
And we have a lead change. Rising Indigenous Rising with 46 points there. Fantastic job starting the second half with a power jam.
We have Beast Mode and Rolling Stoner with the star. Stoner already out as your lead jammer, but Beast Mode is not too far behind. Fast approaching. Stoner deciding to hit it and quit it.
Looked like Beast Mode might have lost control of the skates there for a second, going a little too fast. This track is very unpredictable. It's a rough concrete with a lot of holes and a lot of scratches in the concrete. A lot
of dust.
A lot of dust. So you'll find this one slippery spot in one random time when you don't want the slippery spot, and go sliding off into oblivion.
I've been there. Mac Attack already out on that inside line with lead. Mush it real good, taking the long drawback from Glow Job. Another hit to the inside.
That was Melon and Monster controlling the Indigenous Rising jammer.
But Mush manages to find a hole on the inside, makes it through completing initial. Fast moving pack, Indigenous Rising likely trying to save some of their points. And looks like 2-2 jam. Or 6-2, sorry. 2 on that pass.
That leaves us with yet another lead change for Black Diaspora.
This is a 2-point game.
We like when our favorite home team wins. We like when good derby happens. But when it's this tight, oh my goodness, this is the best derby right here.
Absolutely. No question about it. And Smack Mamba through with lead. Peanut taking that star pass for Black Diaspora.
Solid as Jamrock got stuck behind Indigenous Rising's wall. Got a little bit of separation there at the end of the jam, creating at least a couple points opportunity. Great awareness from that wall to maintain at least 1 point.
Small Fry with a little bit of a twirl on that outside line, through as your lead jammer.
Small Fry taking notes from Mac Attack, using the exact same move that Mac Attack to get out.
Beautiful call off from Small Fry, rendering Black Diaspora scoreless for this jam, and another lead change.
That was a great hit by Mac Attack right into the wall, but these jammers doing some great work.
Still a 2-point game. Looks like we're gonna have an official timeout, and we are back.
Just kidding.
Ended just as quickly as it started. Mush it real good with this Black Diaspora 2-wall in the front, manages to make her way through as your lead jammer.
Where's the jam ref?
Stoner with the star pass to Bad Habit Barbie.
So much action, the jam ref was even trying to watch. Like, what is happening right now? Stuff like that does happen, though. So much chaos and confusion, and Indigenous Rising's helmet cover is extremely dark with a very, very dark red logo on it. So it is kind of difficult to observe it and pay attention all the way through when some helmets have stickers, some helmets have gloss or something. So jam refs really, really dialed in trying to pay attention to who is the jammer and where they're at all times.
Once again, Mac Attack taking that outside line, a little bit of toe stop work, is through as your lead jammer. Smack Mamba with the star in hand, taking a little bit of a recycle, possibly looking for a pass.
Oh, that was a great hit, 5-0-1-1.
That's going to be Moxie Balboa.
Moxie Balboa.
And we have a star pass on Indigenous Rising to, I believe, Smacks.
If they show a replay on that, the pivot becoming the jammer, Smacks. If they show the replay on that, their skates were literally one in front of the other like a train, with like literally half a skate width between the line and the blocker trying to take them out. There was zero room. I have no idea how that's physically possible that they were able to do a truck and trailer on their skates like that.
Small Fry with a juke to the inside line becomes your lead jammer. Locked and loaded, just about a half a track behind and catching up quickly.
Everybody gets taken out from
Nice little hop on that inside apex from Locked and Loaded at the end of the jam there. Another lead change.
One Indigenous blocker goes to the penalty box. So 3-4 pack advantage for Black Diaspora right now.
Beast Mode with a little bit of work on that inside line becomes your lead jammer. Mac Attack making it through shortly thereafter.
Beast Mode squeezing in, barely getting 3 points. Only person they were missing was the brace of that tripod.
But it's enough for a lead change.
Yet another lead change.
We need to go back and count how many lead changes. I think we've gone consistently. Every other jam has been a lead change. That makes for exciting derby, folks.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Y'all Stars 2026, Thibodaux, Louisiana. Here we go.
We've had a lot of close games so far in this tournament. Nice offense from Small Fry, trying to help Mush get through this Black Diaspora tripod, and she is successful. Mush is now your lead jammer. Stoner with a star in hand, possibly looking for a star pass to pivot Bad Habit Barbie.
Stoner went for a jersey whip off of Bad Barbie. Unfortunately, with crop tops, she was not able to grab enough of the jersey to have enough leverage to pull her around.
But Bad Habit Barbie does take the star, unable to score any before Mush decides to call.
Bad Habit Barbie, that's a great derby name.
I agree.
That's
It's
so fitting for roller derby.
It's up there.
I mean, technically, would roller derby be basically a bad habit?
You think so?
I mean, it could be. Chat, let us know. I want to know. Do you think roller derby is a bad habit?
Oh, I don't even have the chat up. Dang.
Yeah, I was going to pull it up before
My
we
phone
started,
died.
but
I'm so sorry.
Lead jammer status, Indigenous rising. Mac Attack gets tripped up. Fantastic job by Indigenous Velez, number 1-7, coming up to get back in front of Mac Attack and slow them down. Indigenous Rising pushing up to the front of the wall, doing such great work reforming up on top of the pack.
Everybody should be so dehydrated from all the lead changes.
Drink them if you got them, folks.
Yeah, I hope everybody is hydrating with water, because if we're doing other hard adult beverages,
This is going to be a long Y'all Stars Day 2 2026.
And looks like Indigenous Rising was able to get a little bit of a lead. It's not a 2 or 1 point game anymore, but still very close.
Hit me with a little bit of a disco party right before the whistle.
Some offense in the front of the pack from our pivot Hawaiian Blaze on Indigenous Rising, but Locked and Loaded ultimately is your lead jammer. Beast Mode at the pack, though, is completed initial.
Oh boy, we are off to the races. Super fast pack now for the blockers.
Fast packs are always the most fun to watch, but I'm so glad that I'm not one of those blockers right now.
And a well-needed timeout being called by Black Diaspora. If you are in the area and you want to come watch roller derby with us live, we do have a few incentives. There is a roller derby drawing today to enter when you could be taking home some goodies from Brews Boutique and Roll One, including wheels, bearings, stickers, apparel, and so much more. They have a raffle place here inside the building. We also have a lot of concessions, vendors, and a big after party tonight at Meet Cute at Big Mike's Barbecue.
We also want to thank a lot of the vendor lineup that we have. A Prince Massage, Addis Blooming, Body Breakdown by Blue, who is also Blue Jitsu, and I need to go and talk to them because I never thought I would find another Boo Jitsu replica, and I'm very excited to meet this person. Props to you for having a cool name. Mac Attack back on the attack. One to beat. Spins the other way. Oh, hits second time.
Very nice one-on-one blocking from this pivot, handing it off to Ruthless. And Mac Attack is through as your lead jammer.
We have one Black Diaspora blocker in the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box. 3 4-pack advantage to Indigenous Rising.
Mush taking a little love tap to the inside.
Great bridging out. Velez coming up. Pushes the wrong way, unfortunately, so Mac Attack is out for 4 points. Nice hit, too, by Ruthless into Black Diaspora. Offense was a little too soon, but Mac Attack still able to come through.
Once again, that one-on-one blocking in the front of the pack from Ruthless, giving Team Indigenous a little bit of time to have their blockers catch up and reform. Very impressive control.
Ruthless just did one of the greatest things I've seen so far. Holding one-on-one to Mac Attack, yelling as loud as she can to her friends to come up, and single-handedly caused a shutdown on Mac Attack.
I think Ruthless may be looking for a bandana today. Our lovely MVP bandanas.
If that's not worthy of it, I don't know what is. Single-handedly holding down Mac Attack, yelling for her entire pack to come up, and they shut down out of the apex. That was a mega play.
And Smack Mamba through as your lead jammer. Rolling Stoner caught up in the back of this pack, finds a hole, makes their way through, completing initial. Meanwhile, Smack Mamba hitting the pack for some points.
All right. Smack Mamba right now is 4 for 4 for lead G in the second half. Smack Mamba did a fantastic job right there as well, attacking the wall on the 4. Black Diaspora played offense from 1 to 3 and made a big enough hole for them to go through on lane 1. Beautiful, beautiful offense there.
Lovely hit on that inside line from Smacks. But meanwhile, Beast Mode has become your lead jammer. Locked and loaded, star in hand, still fighting through this Team Indigenous defense.
My lovely producer here, Dottie, giving me some great stats here, just notified me that this is the first jam this entire game so far that they have not had Mac Attack every other jam. So this is, I don't know if they're giving Mac Attack a little bit of a rest for the end game or what's going on, but definitely a notable situation there for Black Diaspora.
And Glowjob.
Glowjob takes a star as a pivot, does a fantastic 180 spin, crosses over, and looks to her wall. She says, "Did I go out?" And they're like, just go, and she starts skating off.
Forcing the call off. Great freaking play by Black Diaspora. Flow Job doing a lot of work today on that. Oh yeah, Mech Attack is back on, so just giving her a one jam rest. Signature move, wrapping her onto the outside. Toe stops, lead jammer status.
Very nice work done by Mac Attack, making it look easy.
Apparently just a one jam rest is all they needed to get back out and be at full strength again. I wish I could recharge that easy. It doesn't work that well.
Oh, Mac
track
Attack
cut.
called on a track cut. Looks like we're gonna have a little jammer do-si-do in the box. And Mush has been released. So this jam will go for the full 2 minutes, since no one can get lead because they have both sat in our Hampton Inn Suites penalty box.
Short game, starting to get penalty heavy like I was talking about in the earlier part, right? Playing a little bit harder, playing a little bit more aggressive now with both teams really in rhythm with each other. A lot more penalties come in the second half than there was on the first.
I told you we jinxed them.
Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry.
Mac Attack through on that inside line out of the box with another 4 points for Black Diaspora. Mush taking a hit to the inside. Called on a cut track penalty by our lovely jam ref right at the end of the jam here. So this will be a power start for Indigenous Rising.
That was a kind of a dangerous situation there for Indigenous Rising. I'm not sure what the disconnection was there, but they were watching something happening on track with the penalty, and Mac Attack was at full speed, full force going into that wall. That could have potentially been a dangerous situation, but glad everything worked out okay. And mega shout out to all of our trackside repair folks and team with all these tapes and repairs and allowing us to skate safely across this very interesting floor. Beast Mode said, hiya.
I will say this is not the worst that this floor has been. I don't quite remember what year it was, but one year it was very, very dusty, and that is an understatement.
Oh, man.
So, you know, it can always be worse, but...
It could definitely be worse. I definitely agree.
Running start of the pack here.
I like the war crawl from Indigenous. That was really cool.
Yes. I don't think I can remember the last time I've seen something like that at the beginning of a jam. It's very, very interesting. Locked and loaded, gaining lead just before a hit to the outside from number 17, that's Velez. So still taking advantage of this power start by gaining lead, but is now stuck in the pack. Not anymore, though.
No. A lot of great offense there from 314, tank him down.
And our period clock has expired, so this will be the last jam of the game.
Can Black Diaspora make a comeback with 24 points? Out of play block there for Velez, number 17. A little bit of a pack advantage, but Black Diaspora getting recycled one more time. And a final call off.
And locked and loaded with the call off.
Oh, what a fantastic bout this was, folks.
And it looks like Indigenous Rising will be playing Illawa on Sunday for 5th and 6th place.
Illawa is
really stepped up to this this tournament. Come out of the gates swinging, fantastic team, fantastic coaching crew. Really, really excited to watch them play again.
And that will be a full event, full game, correct?
Yes, I do believe so.
Yeah.
But that is game. So official score 98-78. I'm Nines.
And I am Bujitsu. I look forward to sharing the mics with you all weekend long.
Of course.
I'll be playing with Puerto Rico a little bit later today and having a little bit of fun myself. So see you guys on the next one.
Yep.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
Hi folks, Line here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.